I had very long hair at the time, maybe was 8 years old, and didn't want to have my hair cut, but I needed it cut, at least a few inches. And as usual, my Grandma Beebe used her charm and finesse to ask me to go with her to her beauty salon and to have them cut my hair. Only because I loved her and trusted her did I go with her. And they cut my hair, and I was pleased with it. I was wearing a corduroy royal blue jumper at the time. And at the end, all the women, because usually they were not used to having children there, they were oohing and eyeing over me, and look how beautiful. And the woman there said, you may pick out a bow to put in your hair. And they had a whole clipboard of these clip-on hair ribbons. And she actually, the woman from the salon, pulled one out and showed me it was the exact shade of my jumper. And this made the women ecstatic. And they were just flipping out. Look at how perfect it is. Can you believe it? And I had a long face. And my grandma says, honey, what's wrong? Tell me. And I said, I want that one. And sure enough, on this clipboard, they were all plain bows, different colors, except for one. It was bright yellow, and it had a bumblebee sitting on it. It was prophetic, as I'll tell you later, but that's the one I wanted. I had my heart set on it. It didn't match, not at all. And so I whispered to my grandma, I want the bumblebee. And all the women there was a small riot, and they said, the bumblebee, it doesn't match. You can't wear a bumblebee in her hair. And my grandma said very gently but strongly, she will have the bumblebee. And they put it in my hair. I wore it all the way home. And in fact, I have a very precious photograph because this day ran into a very special night. I got to sleep over at their house in Oak Park, and I'm sitting in my pajamas with this big hairdo that looked at the time like Annette Funicello and one of my idols, so I thought I looked like her. But sure enough, even with my pajamas on, I had the bumblebee bow in my hair. And that's a tribute to her because she wouldn't let me not go without expressing myself. And once I did express myself, she honored that and respected it, even though the women didn't understand it. They were probably still shaking their heads. But in fact, my name in Hebrew, Devorah, means bee. And there have been different times in my life where the bee motif has showed up. So I do think it's something mystical and meant to be, a bad pun. My son Michael wrote an essay once because he was a mascot for a floral shop and he was a bee, and he wrote a very inspiring article about it, which turned out to be his essay for his Harvard acceptance. So it's just a recurring theme in our family. This started from that day.